In the morning, fasted, no fancy lighting, whatever. That's how you really look. Like, that's your build. I'm not saying that's be mean or whatever. If you can actually get grounded in reality and understand that, then I think it'll give you a better chance to not be so prone to, self-image issues, body dysmorphia style.
Sam is so smart, like he's so wise for his age, and I'm not that much older than him. But boy, if I knew this stuff earlier, that would have saved me a lot of headache. This is great advice, and I can speak from personal experience. I was always a skinny kid growing up. That's why I got into bodybuilding. That's why I got into the gym, right? And I would measure myself off of my pump. However I felt in the evening, however big I was, usually in the evening I'd only work out. That's what I measured myself off of. And that's actually how I tracked my weight for the longest time because it looked the biggest. I'd have all this water and stuff in me. It wasn't until literally years later, I mean more recently, that I started getting an accurate measurement of weighing myself in the morning. That's your best accurate measurement. And it was super depressing at first, right? Like taking a picture in the morning, you're not as big, you're not as pumped up. Weighing yourself, if you're trying to put on weight, that number is going to be a lot lower. It's like 5 pounds lower for me if I'm drinking plenty of water. So that was super depressing. But then now, over time, I am more comfortable with how I look. Like that's how I gauge myself in the morning. And it's like a surprise awesomeness when I get pumped in the afternoon. But, I don't fall into this wave that I used to before of like I would measure myself off my pump and then the next morning, right, I'd put on a similar shirt to the one I was wearing and I'm not stretching out the sleeves the same. I'm not filling out my pants the same. So it's like a real psychological battle, this body dysmorphia stuff. And if you can manage to weigh yourself in the morning and get comfortable with the way that you look in the morning, that's not only a much more accurate of what you actually are, but it will help eliminate some of these body dysmorphia issues. So if you're someone who struggles with that, try it out. Let me know what you think. It helped me a lot.